Ginger, thank you. Former Los Angeles Mayor Richard Riordan has died.
He died last night surrounded by family and his beloved dogs. KTLA's Eric Spillman in the newsroom with the details. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Megan. Morning, Chris. Yeah, Dick Riordan was no politician. He was a guy who didn't always say the right things. He wasn't smooth. He wasn't slick. But he cared about Los Angeles a lot. He had a pretty good sense of humor. And after 8 years in office, he left LA a better place. Riordan died at his Brentwood home last night with his family, friends, caregivers, and his beloved dogs by his side. He was 92 years old. He first entered politics at the age of 62. He had made a fortune as an investment banker and businessman. He spent $6 million of his own money on his campaign. His slogan was, "Tough enough to turn LA around." He took office in 1993, succeeding Mayor Tom Bradley. He was the first and only Republican mayor of LA since 1961. When he was sworn in, the city was still rebuilding from the Rodney King riots of 1992. And then on January 17th of 1994, the Northridge earthquake hit. It was a magnitude 6.7 quake. It killed 57 people and damaged many buildings. A portion of the Santa Monica Freeway collapsed. Riordan immediately went to the command center under City Hall East. He started issuing orders and making phone calls. And in the months following the quake, he worked with local, state, and federal government officials to cut some of the red tape, coordinate aid, and help the city rebuild. His leadership was widely viewed as important in getting LA back on its feet. But there were setbacks during his 2 terms in office. While Riordan was mayor, the Rampart police corruption scandal started making headlines. Critics accused him of failing to act quickly enough on police reform. In the end, Riordan had to give up some control of the LAPD to the U.S. Justice Department in the form of a federal consent decree. Riordan pushed for term limits while he was mayor, and the voters agreed and passed them. Ultimately, that is what pushed him out of office in 2001. But the city was in a better situation with lower crime, more cops, and a better business climate, and the economy had rebounded. Mayor Karen Bass issued a statement about Dick Riordan's death. She says he loved Los Angeles and devoted so much of himself to bettering our city. Her statement says, Mayor Riordan's legacy includes our city's iconic Central Library, which he saved and rebuilt, and which today carries his name. In the wake of the Northridge earthquake, Mayor Riordan set the standard for emergency action. He reassured us and delivered a response with an intensity that still pushes us all to be faster and stronger amidst crisis. Though born in New York, Mayor Riordan will be remembered as an LA original. We'll have more on Dick Riordan's legacy all morning long. Plans for his funeral have not yet been announced. Megan?